Alright, last one. Poker Dude says, do you gonna get Hoxton back?
JFJ, you got Hoxton back.
Conspiracy Man Rays says, have you played the new Doom? And if you have, how did you like it? If you haven't, okay. The thing is about Doom 2016 is that it felt really more cinematic more than anything. I mean, you could kick a lot of ass, and you really did get a lot of ripping and tearing, and that's one of the best parts about Doom. But my favorite part of Doom was E1M1. Mick Gordon's version of it is fucking trash. Bite me. Evan Liu says, do you like my profile picture? How's Texas this time of year? The profile picture's meh. Texas is frozen solid. Mike Fitzpatrick says, are you interested in anime? And if so, what is your favorite show? As normie as this is gonna sound, I really like One Punch Man. Looking forward to season 2. Mr. Bagogut says, dear GFJ, what is your opinion on Battleborn? And will you ever do a video on it in the future?
That's hilarious.
Lone Wolf Perez says, opinion on League of Legends, and if you play it, what's your main? I played it when I was a sophomore in high school. Bear McBearface says, why is Kraken a faggot? Go on Kickstarter and look up ICU. Remember when he was trying to make that game? Turns out, it got funded, and he never touched it. The thing about it is, he didn't put his friend anywhere on the game. He didn't put his friend anywhere because it was him and his friend that were making it. He didn't put his friend anywhere on it. His friend said, put me on it, and Kraken said no. So his friend took him to court. Kraken won. His friend was 100% kicked off the project. He's not getting any profits. And now the game is in 100% limbo, and all of our money is gone. Iffy says, what's your political opinion? I like Trump because he's not Hillary. And also it's nice to see that a regular person could be a president of the United States. I was always told that, even from a small child, that you could be whatever you wanted. Even the president. It's good to see that somebody that wasn't a purebred politician actually managed to win the presidency. Commando Pixel says, what's a favorite game of yours in your childhood? Assuming you played video games in your childhood, that is. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I beat The Legend of Dragoon. That is my all-time favorite game. What's even better is that it's got a kick-ass soundtrack. Bloody Desire says, JFJ, I'm so glad I could find a YouTuber with actual dignity. My question is, if there is anything you could be doing right now, what would it be? Dude, I would be at the gun range right now. Okay says, what's your favorite music? I like lyricless techno or fast-paced war drums. I like things that get my blood pumping, you know? Like Sabaton. Or E1M1. Boomer Doomer says, did you read any books? If you have, what is your favorite book? You know the old movie Coraline, that claymation movie? I love that movie so much that I decided to read the book. I read the book, and it is significantly different than the movie. Jensum says, will you give us your all? I will give you my all, pretty baby. Orphan Cunt says, what's the video you had the least fun making / hate the most to this day? It's a mix between Payday is Fun 5, which is really just raid, and Fletcher is Fun. I don't enjoy making videos when I don't 100% have like my focus into them. And those were two of the only videos, I'm sure there's others, that I've made where I can 100% say that I did not want to make them. But when I did, the end result was just better for other people than it was for myself. Deliri Zero says, why was your Hat in Time is Fun so goddamn good?
Well, I did video editing as a hobby for a little while, and yeah, I've had experience in just doing this sort of thing.
Rude Christopher says, what shooter have you played that had the best gun feel? It's a mix between Payday 2 and Killing Floor 2. Get a shotgun on either of those games. You'll know what I'm talking about. Blazing Wolf 08 Bag Gary says, so you're going to the police academy. What should I watch then if you'll be busy? I have a great friend named Neo Cranium that could definitely use your support. Neo is an absolutely gorgeous person in real life as well, but his animation styles are next to none. I don't think I can think of anyone that puts as much effort into videos as he does.
Vsauce. Michael here.
Zealot says, will you make another video on SOS or a video with your boy Stone Cold? The reason why I took a pause from the SOS videos, I still have a lot of footage, a good 20 hours. The reason why I took a break is because I felt like after the 6th or the 5th one, it's the 5th one. After the 5th one, I felt like maybe I should take a break and move on to other things for now, and then I'll come back to this. But SOS is releasing in 5 days, so, you know, who knows? Rocco Bells says, how did your YouTube channel start off? Just watching YouTube as a young kid and thought, hey, I can do this. Young T says, would you let your future kids watch your channel? Fuck no. Jaden Galdamez says, do you think dieting is real? Which it is not. But your opinion. What do you mean dieting isn't real? If you reduce the amount of calories you take in, the less weight you gain. Weebstick says, JFJ, more like JFK. Alright, listen here, motherfucker. Justin Kunai says, how much of The Legend of Dragoon did you play? I heard some of the music in a vid and thought you may have played it. Bruh. Lavitz. For life. Okay? Lavitz, baby. Ray Spartan says, hey JFJ, a little private question here, but what's your religion? I'm not religious. I'm not an atheist, I'm just not religious. Mayor the Bear says, what is the scariest thing that you've experienced? When I was in old apartment complex, when I lived with my mother a long time ago, there was a very large black man that walked past me and my friends, and we weren't even remotely talking about him, but he walked up to us and started threatening us. We still don't know why. Pierce Fuentes says, which state should be nuked first? California. Rustbus4134 Wood says, did you have more fun playing SOS or the culling? It's kind of a mix. The culling is an absolutely beautiful battle royale, God rest its soul. But SOS has more character into it, you know? John Fish says, aren't you afraid of using the N-word and making racist jokes? The world needs to learn to take a fucking joke. That's why I say it. Cat Paradox says, have you ever had a panel at a con before, or do you have any plans for one? I don't think anyone's gonna let me on a con. It'd be cool, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Elite J260 says, between Payday and GTA, which is your most favorite? They're kind of like not even close. I guess if I really just wanted to fuck around, then Payday, because it doesn't take a millennia to launch. Dapper Dog says, I don't want you to seem like Womble, but I just wanted to ask, are you ever going to have a scheduled weekly stream? I actually can't stream anymore, and you know why? Because of false reports. So have fun with that. Zach Lund says, hey JFJ, what is your favorite type of alcohol? If you want to get really specific, hard liquor and beer would be cool too. I don't drink. At all. Kind of a personal thing, but I don't drink. Rufus Juice says, what's the game you've had the most fun playing with your friends within the last 6 months? I forget if it was in the last 6 months, but I don't think I'll ever laugh as hard as I did playing F13 as I did anything else. Chase Latouche says, why is Neo so darn cute? Because he's a good boy. Simon Henriksen says, ever think of queuing up with Zuthar 13? I have no idea who that is. _XXXX_mad_Aislinn says, how do you feel about a North Korean watching this video? Y'all are gonna get fucked. So, Corey Main says, again, ass or titty? This is a legitimate question that only Texans of the sock origin can answer.
Tits are merely a pale imitation trying to take glory from the buttocks. If asked would I rather have a copy or the original, I would choose the original, naturally.
No off-topic questions.